everyone. Today we're going to talk about how to create a free email address with the purchase of your domain subscription. Now this will be completely free. You don't have to worry. But the first thing we want to do is open our hosting provider site. Now I'm using Bluehost right now, but there are tons of different hosting providers, which offer the same thing. The main thing you want to look for is your cPanel. Now, if you do not know where your cPanel is, you can always Google it, or I will discuss how you go with Bluehost or SiteGround. I know those are the two popular ones right now. However, HostGator, stuff like that, they all offer the same services. So I'm using Bluehost, as you can clearly see. We're going to click on Advanced. And it's just taking a few minutes. Now this is your cPanel. It will look a little different depending on which provider you choose, but you'll have just about the same selection with most providers. There are exceptions that include Square. I'm also thinking of Wix. They do it a different way. So we're going to scroll down once we're in it. And I think, oh, maybe I passed it. We're looking for email. Let's see. So we're going to go to email accounts. And you'll see that there's a default in there. You want to leave that in case. And we're going to just create a new one. Now these are some ones I've already set up. So we're going to hit create. This is going to be your username, meaning this is going to be Melissa or support, anything you want to choose for your email address to provide to other people. Now, one thing I don't have right now, I'm going to do admin. And then you can create a password. I do recommend you use a strong password. Mac already provides with one, but think of an uppercase, lowercase, symbol, number to use when creating a password. You don't want somebody to easily guess it. So I'm just going to hit use strong password for now, and they'll create it. And then once you're done, you're going to hit create. Now this does usually take time. It can take up to an hour to 72 hours to be in effect. And that is the easiest thing you can do for setting up an email. Quick, free. Now, once the hour has passed in the propagation, well, it could take, again, 72 hours. You can hit check email. So we're just going to hit, I'll try to do it right now. It might not work because of propagation time. Okay. And we're in. Now, this will allow you, if you click this check mark, to automatically log in, and you're just going to hit open. This is the software that Bluehost is using for all of their emails. And there it is. Now, what I do recommend is you can create a bookmark on your site so you remember where the hosting provider creates a login so you can log into your email. And we're just going to add a bookmark. Now with Windows, I'm going to put the instructions on the side. And you can add it to your favorites. You can add it to bookmarks, anything you want. And we're just going to put description, webmail. And then add it. Now when you go back, you can always find this site using your bookmark. Now, there are a couple other ways we can discuss on how to set up an email. If you do not want to use your hosting provider site, that's totally fine. This is an IMAP account, so what you want to look for is IMAP settings. So I'm going to type in Bluehost, IMAP settings. Now these can be used on Outlook, Gmail. Also, you can use it on your standard webmail. Apple has one and Windows has one. The Windows one isn't that great, and sometimes the Apple one can give you some glitches, especially if you're adding, say, multi-factor. And multi-factor is when every time you log into your email, it asks you for a code that is sent to either your phone or an application that you confirm that it's you logging in. Now, we're going to go to, okay, see this has the SSL and the TLS settings, so we're going to click right on the top. And that's what we're looking for because we want an IMAP account. Okay. And right here is the exact settings we're looking for. So we're going to open up, I'm just going to bring up the Apple Mail one. And just looking to see where we can add. Okay, so on Apple's, it's going to be add an account. And we're not going to select any of these. We're actually going to hit other email account and we're going to hit continue. Now we're going to type in the settings. Now I do have to look at mine real quick because I used, and once we have our password and our email address, we're going to hit sign in. Now, this is where we're going to use that stuff, the settings, to set up our email address. Whoops. So we're going to go here. So we're going to type in mail. Then you're going to type in your email address, the domain, I should say. So we're going to type in our domain. If I can type today. And same thing, mail for the outgoing. It's usually SMTP though. And we're going to hit sign in. And then you're going to hit done. And there it is. Now, for things such as Outlook, it's going to be a little different. That's when you will need the 993, 995. So we're going to head over to Outlook and I'm going to just walk you through the steps really quick. It's a pretty simple process once you get used to it. Open. Now, I haven't set up anything, so that's why you're seeing this. You can always set up your account afterwards too, so don't worry if you already have an account in your Outlook. So I'm just going to add that account I created. And once you get to these selections, you're going to hit IMAP or POP account. You're going to type your password. Now I'm just going to recheck these settings. A lot of the times they are correct. the 993 and the 587. I do know the 993 is correct, I remember from before, but we're going to just take a look. So 993 IMAP, and then for your outgoing, it is 143. So we're going to take a look. And this one's not right, so we're going to do 143. And the incoming is going to be the mail, and then the dot, and then your domain name. Same thing with outgoing, mail dot your domain. We're going to hit add account. Sometimes it will reject it just because the SSL is checkmarked. You can always look to see if you want that to be checked, and don't see it here. If it tells you. But if that happens, if it rejects that, that's the main thing you want to look at first, is unchecking those boxes. And then, oops, you should be good to go. All your emails will start coming into here. Remember, it does take at least an hour, sometimes 72 hours, just for the propagation. And the propagation means your email address is set up, but it's not yet showing to all those servers out there yet. And it does take time. It's a pretty easy setup once you get the hang of it. If you have any questions, you can always email support@thetechsavvygirl. And if you like this video, please like, follow, and share. And I look forward to doing more videos. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day.